and then I'll tell you a funny story. So same thing here. I'm going to go, well, let me just insert it again. This is a unit circle problem, right? And also it's an identity problem in the sense that, remember these points on the unit circle, because the radius is 1, that means my x comma y is really cosine comma sine, right? So is it almost time to go?
Yeah.
All right. I can finish this in 6 minutes. So I need to figure out what negative 9 pi over 4 is. So we're going to count by quarter pi. So this is, I'm going to start here on the initial side, right? And I drew that above the line so you could see it a little bit, but it's really right here on the x-axis. So I'm going to go 1 quarter, 2 quarter, 3 quarter, 4 quarter, 5 quarter, 6 quarter, 7 quarter, or 7 quarter, 8 quarter, and then 1 more quarter. So I really go around right here. That's negative 9 quarter pi, okay? Now, cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. So in other words, cosecant of negative 9 pi over 4 is equal to 1 over sine of negative 9 pi over 4, which is equal to 1 over, now remember sine is the y value, negative root 2 over 2. So remember that when you divide by a fraction, you multiply by the reciprocal. So that gives me negative 2 over root 2. I have to rationalize the denominator. Remember the first time we rationalized the denominator? You guys were looking at me like, what is this man doing? So now, the 2's will cancel, and I'm left with negative square root 2. Now, Mr. Adams is a math teacher, so I don't expect you to know this, but this should be approximately 1.414. I've kind of memorized square roots like you guys do, like time facts, okay, multiplication tables. So that should be the answer, all right? Oh, it's negative, though. I forgot the negative sign. So to double check it, I'm just going to plug in 1 divided by sine of, and we are in radian mode, negative 9 times pi divided by 4. Think this is a game? Again, do all the math, crank through the math, and then do the calculator, because I might make a mistake when I enter it in the calculator. So you should do both on the test. Any questions? Yes. It actually says exact value. We just put it as a decimal to double check it. So this is my answer. And so what I really should have done is said, well, what is negative square root 2, right? So you plug it in here, you get what the decimal is, and then I need you to leave it as the exact value, but you can plug it in the calculator to see if your exact value is correct. Does that make sense? That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. So yes, on the test it says do exact value, so that means it stays as a square root, but you can double check to see if they have the same decimal. Good question.